have to use a system. And for 2015, how many of you guys sitting in this seat really want to be more successful? Yes? No, that sounds like you're ready to go to sleep. Yes? All right, great. Why use a system? Because I've learned success, you only need a system you want to do it big, right? Okay? This is how average and ordinary folks, okay, can come into this company and create extraordinary results. And I'm talking about average. I know some of you guys that are brand new that are sitting here and wondering, right? Okay, is this for me? Because you hear people with great background. You hear doctors. You hear people that have businesses, right? And they succeed. You say, yeah, they might succeed. But how can I? How can someone like me, the 90%er, is able to come into this company and succeed? It's very simple, right? Because if I can do it, I believe you can. And I did it because I use a system. Because through a system, if you want to build if you want just a small team, you don't need a system. If you want to, sell all by yourself, and you want to share the product, who cares about a system? But if you want something to duplicate, if you want something to multiply, if you want something, right, that somebody can follow, someone like myself that has no experience can come in here and follow, then you need to have a system. All right? Okay, and OTG System 7 is the system that will drive your business to the next level in 2015. Because you know what? Builders love the system. Great successful leaders understand they love the system. Why? Because it's clear that great builder of any kind, okay, great coaches, great entrepreneurs, all the schools, right, all the governments, right, okay, all the big companies, they rely heavily on a workable system and predictable system. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes. All right, great. So great achievement should be system-driven rather than personality-driven. All right, so it shouldn't be about you. Small minds, small people pay attention to personal skills, right? Like salespeople, right? They talk about technique. They talk about, they don't pay attention to the system. One thing I've learned that would you rather be a 5-star chef, okay, or would you rather be a franchisor owning a bunch of McDonald's, right? Because as a 5-star chef, you're the only one that can do what you do, and you only have one restaurant. You can't duplicate that. So I've learned that to be a big winner, okay, which I'm pretty sure that's what we're here to do, you don't want to be that talented person in your team. You want to be a system builder. You want a system builder on your team and teach them how to run the system effectively. So my question to you is that business system require teamwork. And I truly believe I work with some of the greatest team out there. I have some of the greatest upline that I work with, Team Elite, Terry 2, and Ben, that brought me here. I owe so much to them. All right, I work with some of the greatest downline. I work with some of the greatest sideline and all the lines, right? Okay? All right, and thanks to this business, thanks to this system, all right, in the last 2 years, for the first time, as you can see, this is our grand opening. I was able to work with some of the greatest people. We get to have a grand opening with the first OTG Bay Area Center with our upline Terry and Ben, and also our sideline, that beautiful couple right there, all right, our incredible partner in the business, Diane and Calvin. And we're able to go out there, and for the first time, I was able to walk away from my job in October, full time, and be with Newston. And you can't do that with anyone else. So when you ask me, thank you. When you ask me, success is about that system. And if you run that system run your business. And you know how I know the system works? Because every single day, every single morning when I wake up, all right, from the time I wake up, I get to see my daughter. And up to the time when she goes to sleep, I get to put her away. And I know every single morning when I wake up, to the time she goes to bed, my daughter knows that Daddy gets to spend time with her because of Newston and because of this system. So my challenge to you before I get off the stage, my challenge is very simple, all right? In 2015, how many of us want to have a better 2015? Yes? All right, great. If there was a big sign that say big money ahead, and we're not talking about any money, we're talking about big money. How many of you guys would want to follow that? Now that sounds like you're ready to fall asleep again. How many of you guys are really ready to follow that? Great. And you know what? That sign is right there, Newskin. You are the right place at the right time with the right leadership and the right system. And my goal to you is to run with it. And you know what? Thank you so much for having me up here. Thank you and have a great day. I'll see you at the top.